Right, hello. As always, I have some things picked out and haven't decided what order we're going to do them in. So, 1 second. Oh, also. Hand sanitizer, hello. Patat, congrats on first. Congrats, sorry. Hold. I know I need to send the Discord ping. I'm gonna wait until the ads are done before I do that. There was something else I wanted to do, and that I can't remember. Yeah, good morning, Patat. Hope you're doing well and had a good sleep. Pratik, welcome as well. Big Man Turkey, hello. Hold on, guys. I will set something up. I want to do a symmetrical team with the Rainbow Pack today. I might start with that, because at least it's kind of basic. You know, I don't need to think too hard. So yeah, let's say 75. I don't think I need any toys on for this. Shouldn't do, okay. So call it Sim. And yeah, we're doing symmetrical teams with the Rainbow Pack. Hopefully I spelt it right. Xanax, good afternoon. You got all the Turtle Pack achievements. Thanks for the whale advice last week. Hey, well, GG's. It's a good milestone. And Kaz, welcome. I don't know why you're saying poopies, but poopies to you as well. $25K subs. Strip Sap special. Wasn't planning on it. I also don't think we're anywhere near that, so I should be safe anyway. Oh, IG kind of odd, like 23.5K. That is closer to 25 than I thought. Okay, well, anyway, sending the Discord ping, then I can ditch that again. Also, my chat box is broken. I can see that Kaz and Patat are talking. But I can only see it in the dedicated Twitch box, which is much further away. That's a problem. What changed? I could see Poopies and everything before that, but Poopies broke it. No, and then I saw that one from Patat. I don't know what's happening. Alright. Also, Curse, thank you for the sub. It's very kind of you. Appreciate it. I was going to try and say your full name, but I will butcher I will butcher it. Can't even say butcher. Okay, anyway, I've sent the Discord ping. We're going to wait another minute or two, and then we'll get the first one going. We have the Diagonal Rainbow Pack. We're not actually doing anything about rainbows. We're just using the pack because it's very pretty. What we are doing is Symmetrical Teams Only. So the first pet in team has to match the last pet, and the second pet has to match the second last pet. That is it. Patat, thank you for the gifted sub to Kaz. It's very kind of you as well. I'm worried about what's happening with chat though, because like 2 messages got missed. And that was literally it, so I'm wondering if that's been a thing for a long time and I just haven't noticed. First time catching a stream, I've been binging your channel for weeks and I love your vids. I'm very happy to hear that. Welcome, Scatter. Glad you've been enjoying them, and I hope you enjoy the games today if you're going to be joining in. I'm stumbling over everything today. Nice to see you went for the small one tapper build this week. Yeah. I wanted to get the achievement, obviously, because I tried to throw the last round. Actually would have been better to just yeah, have a full squad so I didn't summon a 2020, but yeah, maybe it's a good thing that I didn't get it that game, because it's not like Small One was actually good this week to have on a team. I really want to wait for a weekly where there's, you know, herd synergy, or maybe just ailment synergy, as well as like seagull with mushrooms. I want to just spam resummon it over and over again, get my achievement that way. Everyone swear while Keenoe can't see. I can see. Some things didn't pop up. I can see that though. You watched the first game, tried to join the second. Okay. These teams need to be vertically symmetrical, so all their feet need to look... What? Look the same as their heads? No. There aren't even any. Actually, maybe like rock kind of looks vertically symmetrical. It's probably like the most. It does have eyes though. Sarcastic, by the way. No, I know that. I've been on Reddit. I still like to understand what I'm reading, though. Alright. Anyway, we've been here a while. We can probably get the first one going. So again, symmetrical teams. Left to right, you have to have, like, yeah, pets that are mirrored around the middle. Yeah, that is really it. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. Alright, everybody, welcome. We're in the Rainbow Pack, and we're doing symmetrical teams only. So on your team, whatever's in the first slot has to be the same as the pet in the last slot, and whatever's in the second slot has to be the same as the thing in the fourth slot. So that is it. If you find a slot, you can have that to match like any other thing. But yeah, this is what we're working with. Probably going to take a bluebird to start, and it would be nice to cycle duckling, but I need to find a pair if I can. Nice. That's not it. But yeah, so I can run my team like this, or I can do it like that. Be nice to pick a name as well. Let's be the Misty Soup. Okay, end turn, give a random friend +1 attack, and Cell give the leftmost shot pet +2 HP. These are going to be very helpful. Oh my god. That was a disgusting team. But yeah, these are going to be very helpful when we pivot later. Also, I can keep that going, which is cool. And do I roll for more? I'm only going to be able to run one individual thing in the middle if I actually stack everything together. So, I mean, I could try and find another duckling, maybe, because then I can stack, like, some of them together and still keep 2 and run a tier 3 in the middle. I think that's better than just taking this. We didn't find any of it. Okay. Not great hits, but could be worse. And that team is like 1 to the left, but otherwise fine. Yeah, marijuana. Marijuana? No. Not symmetrical. And Scatter, thank you for the sub. Sorry. A little bit late. Worried about my team though. Also, I lost again, even though I've had like a full team. That kinda sucks. That is much better. Okay. Well, am I going to be selling this sooner or later? I definitely don't want to sell it right now. Unless I sell literally everything. Like, what tier 3 would I want? Attacking could be pretty good long term. I'm sure like Toad and Dolphin. This if I have a full team, but I don't know. I'd have to play it in an awkward spot or get multiple. Slime's probably good enough in the middle. I'm just going to stack into this one. I did find attacking, but yeah, it's not the best thing by itself. I think I'm just going to buy it. We'll buff up something else in the future. Not worry about that right now. Can't sell anything to play that. Cherries are fine though. 2 is great. Okay. We do want to swap that around. Friend ahead hurt, gain +1/+2 until next turn. So we want to have the higher HP thing in front of that. Ooh. Am I really going to die? My team's not bad, is it? I don't think it is. We're still greeting a little bit. Like, I'm waiting for another turn, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. If I find another tack in, then we probably want to get that down ASAP. But now I'd have to, like, double sell ducklings, and it'd still be kind of weird. But yeah, if I wait for a tier 4 combination, fairy would be great for keeping me alive. I could maybe pill a turtle, but honestly, this is the only place I'd put it, and that's not very good. And yeah, I'd have to find another tack in to play something that's better, like, long term. I'm just gonna do it. Alright, Brain Cramp. That is very good with Bluebird. I might freeze. And we can maybe try and use that with tack in as well. It's only if a friend hurt, so the shield doesn't help out too much, but... yeah, it's still good, and we can try and get the Bluebird stats onto it, so... sure. Keenoe, stop dying. I did it, thank you. It's still at 0 wins, but this is fine. That's quite nice. Yeah, still double sell onto Brain Cramp. Probably. Alright. So get like 6 extra HP onto here. You're my new middle pets. We can play you there. And we really want Bluebird to hit this. But honestly, hitting the Tackins is fine as well. And I might start buying stat food because I don't know what else I can do. Maybe like a honey for you for 1 extra Tackin trigger. Could be fine. Garlic might help. Don't care too much though. Although, so this is going to die. We summon a bee. That's easily 2 triggers for you. Then this jumps to the front and is in front of this. Do it the other way. I don't know. This one has more HP. It's fine. Yeah, maybe garlic on here is going to be okay because there are going to be at least 3 things in front of it. So it's going to get pretty big if things don't die out of order. Yeah, okay, so that's very strong. I might pick up garlic, but also just getting a level would be very nice. Cherries is fine on Brain Cramp as well, because it's getting replaced anyway. Wow. I actually kind of want to keep this team for a long time. We're on 3 HP, so I can't be that aggressive about the pivot. But yeah, maybe I try and level, like, both of these. Not worry about Brain Cramp. I could do double Brain Cramp, but then I have to have like attacking at the front or a Brain Cramp at the front, and that's pretty bad, so... yeah, let's just do that, I think. You're getting deleted. Where are you? How much HP? That doesn't seem like a bad team. I have scaling a double dolphin. I guess it's relatively small, but most teams are kind of small. You had a good turn after you said that. Fair enough. Also, didn't I face this team like 2 turns ago? Probably. Look, Brain Cramp, I don't know. Leveling it gives it like 2 extra attack. Yeah, that's kind of pointless. Like, leveling one of these, we get better scaling over a longer period of time, so that's pretty great. I do think I want to put more stats on here. I think we're honestly probably just keeping the middle core forever. I'm just going to die if I try and change that up. So yeah, I'll buy pairs for you. We want to find these levels. I could get garlic, but I think we're probably okay without. And I will leave Salaball now. Like, we really do want to get these levels if we can. Triceratops and Giant Ice Pod. I don't think that's anywhere near as good as my current scaling. Like, I don't have synergy for either of these. Like, you'd be fine, but then I'd have to play another one at the back or something, and... yeah, it's just kind of gross. I'm gonna freeze Potato, actually. I know there's a lot of people running Dolphin. I may just replace my cherries on there if that's likely to be a problem. Could survive. Mr. Chili, happy Sunday. Yeah, welcome in. How many dolphins are there? I don't know, it's like every 4th team maybe? It's not that bad, and I would rather different equipment. Like, if we can just keep buying stats for now, like, if I can buy, like, a pair for that, or a couple, maybe. Maybe I don't need to worry about it again. Yeah, like, is that what I'm doing? I think that's what I'm doing. I like this team. Playing one of those would be great. Buy avocado, and then try and use the money for chocolate next turn. We actually did find a level, which is better. Keep buying these. I'm not sure. I'm going to say no. I think we definitely stack that next turn, and if we find something we really want, then we can maybe try and hold on to it and do a later tier pivot for the bluebirds. Yes, go team. We've definitely stabilized. Bakunawa, that definitely helps with attacking. Like, start the battle, make the highest attack enemy CP, so attacks with half damage once. That does mean we're more likely to not get one shot or something, so more triggers for these. I doubt we're going to be replacing good equipment yet, though. And again, I'm still making good use of the bluebirds. I've been enjoying that. Haven't really hit each other too much yet. Try and level you. Yeah, I don't really want to take potatoes. We might start seeing crocodiles for people that are doing aggressive pivots. Yo, double early crocodile. Yeah. Ugh. I'll buy one. One's okay. HP. Never mind, it's back. We actually did not lose too much. Yeah, I don't know. This is a really cool build. I can just tell I can't win with it, though. The game's not going to end fast enough for this to be the winning comp, but I don't think I can make a real change. Like, I imagine maybe T-Rex into leopards. It's gonna be endgame. But I'm happy with this. We'll keep it going. Very nice Stingray. I could just hold on to them. Like, I do want to get rid of bluebirds at some point, because it's really good for brain cramp, but these don't need more attack. Like, it'll always be nice, but we want HP more than anything. Yeah. Like, what are these things? I'm gonna freeze it, I think. Yeah, and every time the bluebirds hit each other, it's gonna be a bit awkward. So what I might do is freeze Stingray and then look for a double of some endgame thing. Probably can't be T-Rex, because I doubt I'm playing more than 2 high-tier things. You have simply passed away. That is very sad. More bluebird. I don't want more bluebird. Maybe I don't worry about Stingray? Can I survive if I make a change? I think selling Brain Cramp gets me killed. And I really don't want to sell the Takens. It's like running this and then trying to scale up some high-tier stuff would be very strong, whether that's like Leopard or Highland Cow. Maybe just this. It doesn't need to be big, but yeah, that again does fit my build. If I just buy Leopards or Highland Cow, can I scale it fast enough with just food? Maybe. I'm gonna buy these when they show up. Okay, so I think these guys are safe enough, so I'm gonna start putting extra stats onto Brain Cramp. And more equipment. We do want to change yours. I'm happy enough with these two. This thing is very weak at the start, and cherries doesn't really help it out. Oh, crocodile, yep. Oh, the crisp got it as well? Oof. Save me. Tomato. I don't know. Pancakes is maybe nicer for brain cramp. I don't know. I mean, if we have cherries somewhere, then, you know, we have trumpets for you if this dies, but this doesn't. But pancakes is probably, like, the best equipment I can get for brain cramp, so I'm just gonna overwrite that one, then. And I don't know, dude. It's helpful, but again, if we go against a really aggressive sniper comp, then we kind of just crumble anyway. But still, it might help me find another duplicate down here. Could be buying vanilla beans to pump it up a bit, but I won't. Go again. I believe, team. I should have put this further back now that I'm looking at it, actually, because I already have potato there. It'd be a nice buffer for the crocodile teams. Nothing dies, or nothing important anyway. Nice. Okay, still looking for equipment for you. Small pancakes, dude. Money? I really wanted defensive stuff. If everyone goes sniper comps, I may just wait for another potato. But yeah, potato doesn't help against Red Dragon. And if we don't get sniped, then it does nothing. Most teams do have crocodiles or leopards. Or just dolphins. Still a lot of early those. I'm just going to put the current down on this until I pivot, I think. It's at least one extra turn of some extra stats. You know what? Let's see which one we find a double of first. Lemon, go for it. Okay. Change you. I'm going to swap these around. And... oh, bad hits. Hit the middle things, please. I don't want this. Okay. We can deal with that team. Still on 2. Come on. Come on, just like one chocolate or something. Show me another one of these two. I don't care which. Just let me get another double down. Please. Saving equipment for when I do pivot. I could just unfreeze Stingray. I might die. I really wanted to have the toy ready for when I swap stuff out, but I don't know. It's limiting the other things I can do. Or, you know, me finding other things. Not by a lot, but, you know, I will freeze Peach of Immortality. That's basically my only proper way to scale, so I need to buy these whenever they show up. But, yeah, go team. Sorry you're late, all good. It's a big team. 11. Okay, 1 HP, please. Just let me do something. Like anything really. It's between these two. I assume still you, because it's still gonna jump in front of that one anyway. Please, one of those two. Incredible stuff. Okay, I don't know what to do. I can't find another thing to play. Do I even freeze chocolate? I can level you to try and find another one. Again, it just doesn't do anything. I'd rather use the chocolate on like one of these, but I'm going to die before that matters. Yeah, maybe these just aren't the move, actually. I'm on 1 HP, and now there's no time to scale them up, so just having, like, a crocodile or something is going to be better for me. I'm just gonna freeze these. We'll find 2 other things. And I kind of still need to keep these like this. So I can only play, like, 2 new things at either end, not, like, a new thing in the middle. So, 2 Nessies, not the move. I am absolutely dead. That is a scary team. Okay. Well, I think losing 2 HP, like, instantly was kind of a death sentence for me, but You know, we made it pretty far. This is a very strong core. So yeah, GG's and good luck to the rest of you. A few people went with Fox, and they got a lot of scaling out of it, yeah. With 3 Angel Sharks, one was at level 2, but couldn't find a Leopard or Highland Cow to scale. Yeah, it's a rip. There were lots of different ways to scale in that pack. Because, you know, food's pretty good, especially if you have a Fox or something, but yeah, there's T-Rex, there's Cycle Stingray scaling if you're not, like, you know, board locked. And there was something else, and I can't remember what that is now. I guess it's this, but I don't think that was what I was thinking of. Oh yeah, Angel Shark, right. Yeah. Okay, decent first lobby. Other things I want to do today. I'm thinking we try the toy boat again and do a no duplicate tiers run. To get like 1 pet from each tier. Outside of that, there's like a same pack only thing. It's like we have a 3-way split between Turtle Pack, Unicorn Pack, and Danger Pack, and then like a Cycle Toy Pack on the right. Toy Boat? Yeah, let's start with Toy Boat. Okay, so we're doing no duplicates. Do not create privates, we're not done. Where is it? Only pets and food from the current tier can be rolled, but from any pack. Oh wait, I can't do 2 of these. Okay, so yeah, we have Toy Boat, but the unofficial rule is going to be no duplicate tiers. So you get 1 thing from each tier. The weekly? Yeah, we're kind of like overwriting that, but it's there under it all. So just gonna call it tier. What's the code? It is tier. Top left tier. And yeah, we are doing no duplicate tiers. Every slot on your team must have a different tiered pet in it. And yeah, it's a shame I can't look at the toy modifier here, but this basically means every time you roll, you can only find stuff from your current shop, like most recent shop tier. That is all pets and all food from any pack. But that also means when you update, whatever it is, upgrade the shop tier, you then can't find lower tier stuff again. So once you're at turn 11, you can only find tier 6 food and pets. Outside of somehow, you know, killing other things and summoning them other ways. You cheated last time? How dare you? Buzzkill, hello. Happy Sunday. So don't sell your tier 1 and 2 unless... well, you'll never have a full team. Basically, yeah. If you want to have a full team, you need to keep something from every tier. You know, there's 6 tiers and 5 slots, so you can skip tier 1 or something, but... yeah, I would be careful about selling things, and be, like, extra careful about what you choose to keep long-term, because you kind of have to try and make a run without knowing what you're going to find in the future. Tier 1 is elite tier. There is some fun things at tier 1. I don't like Basilisk. Might be really good. Honestly, don't know about half the other things. We have a fake Scooty in the lobby? Yeah. Is fake Keenoe here today? Yeah, they are. And I think that's an actual guest account. I think it says opponent if I've accidentally censored someone. Alright. Anyway, the last game is probably still going, but we'll leave it a minute or so, and then we'll start this up. Do you have to keep if you go tier 1, and can you sell? I don't understand that comment, but you get 1 thing from each tier. Like, everything on your team has to be from a different shop tier. So yeah, this does mean for like turn 1 and 2, you're probably just running a 1 squad. And as always, the exception is if you find a slot, then yeah, that can be in addition to another tier 1. Keene's running 2 teams, one is his phone. I technically could, but I don't have the brain for that. I struggle enough with whatever it is that I'm doing here. Alright, anyway, we're at 64, so we're maxed out. Again, you can only see stuff from the current tier, so I'd recommend against, like, completely selling an entire tier of stuff, but... yeah, you get one tier per slot. I just need to get it. I can't explain this anymore. Okay. Alright, everybody, welcome. We're technically in the weekly pack, but we're using the toy boat, and we're doing no duplicate tiers. So basically, when you roll, you can find only stuff from your current most recent shop tier. So when we roll, we'll find like any possible tier 1 pets and food. And on your team, you can have at most 1 slot of each different tier. So you can have 1 tier 1, 1 tier 2, 1 tier 3, etc. All food is allowed though, anything goes to the shop phase. And I'm going to try and find something nicer to start with. Hold on. I don't know. I need to decide. I think cricket would be more fun. I don't like having to explain and then having 2 seconds to think about my turn. And already we have cheetahs. Nice. Okay. I might just throw a turn. I don't know. I think goose is fine early, but it's not good long term. Mosquito could be, because it might be able to pop. Again, like, we're looking at this stuff, but this doesn't really exist outside of level up rewards. But yeah, this might help popping, like, melon and stuff. This might just be nice to have it summoned at the back. But I'm probably abandoning tier 1 long term. So maybe I don't do that. I just, like, go tier 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's my team. So yeah, we'll stick with you for now. Let's just give it equipment, see if we can maybe find another stat food or something. A free roll next turn. Absolutely fine with that as well. So yeah, we get to save a free roll for next turn. Do waste 1 gold, but I wasn't going to buy anything important this turn anyway. Maybe could have bought the cookie to try and really survive. Again, guys, every slot has to be a different tier. It's a draw. It's a miracle. Okay. Alright, Thunderbird. That could be a lot worse. I'm not sure what the best tier 1 is. Sorry, tier 2, but... you know, we might not find better than that. I think I'd take it, and we only sell if we find something that's definitely better. Buying cloudberries, I think there's no shot I'm buying 3 of these. So, I mean, I could freeze it or something, but we probably just want to try and find some equipment for this. And I like looking in this pack, but again, it does not make a difference. Stoat probably does summon from within the pack, so that actually is slightly more likely to give Thunderbird XP than not. Maybe. Nope. Alright. Kiwi fruit. Let's freeze that. Let's keep rolling. Robin would be very strong, but I don't want it long term, so I'm just going to leave that. Okay, start a battle, remove 1 attack from the first enemy. Start a battle, give the second nearest friend a head plus 3 mana. If there's only one thing in front of it, that will always hit the thing directly in front. So that works fine. Oh, Titus Shrew. I want to greed so badly. Titus Shrew is just really nice for getting money. And even at the end of the game, if we manage to get a mushroom on that, that could be good on a long-term comp. This is only really good for tempo, and maybe if you have a proper mana build. So maybe I throw a little bit and we swap in Titus Shrew, get some money. Alright. Yeah, I'll give you Faint Bread as well. So start a battle, transform into a level 1 Weasel. That means that when it's, I don't know, dies, we get 1 extra gold the next turn. I also bought a Kiwi, so we get 2 free rolls next turn. It is expensive, but I'm still pushing money forward, which is maybe okay. mind kicking me? Type negative. Have you disconnected? I mean, for one thing, do I know this is you? Because I don't want to just like take a, hey, could you mind kicking me? And then say like some random person in chat. You just AFK, otherwise people suck at rules. I mean, if the team hasn't changed in a few turns, then maybe. But, you know, if someone wants to face it, then it is what it is. Capybara, I think that's a pretty good opener thing. The only problem is, Ox is also a pretty decent tier 3. You know, like, buying this or whatever I find in the future is stronger could be good. So it says newly rolled shot pets. Does that count for Ox if I just buy and sell this? I don't know how that works. I'm gonna test it, alright. Please? Yay! Alright, so that's fine. I'm gonna give this to you as well. There are definitely better things, but for something that generates its own equipment every turn, you know, passive value is always nice. I was thinking about Blueberry. It's still stats, but I don't want to change any of these. Okay, so we have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Build is getting stronger very slowly. Also, I didn't get my money. How rude. Should have saved a pill. Yeah, that's a very good point. So yeah, once you've gone past tier 2, you can't find pills anymore. Same with like chocolate. Once you get to tier 5, you can find chocolate. Once you get to tier 6, you can't find chocolate again. So, you know, it's very limited. We'll absolutely buy a salad bowl. I really wanted that to hit. I'm not going to buy a blackberry, but I don't know. Maybe I should. Yeah, just leave it. This is fine. Food Dog. Buy give future shop pets from the next tier, permanent plus 2 HP. So I could cycle that next tier, or you know, next turn to buff tier 5s. Probably not worth it though, when I can only play one of them anyway. It's a cute idea though. Yeah, I think my team's kind of coming along. Like, Goose sucks, but Titus Shrew's a good tier 2. And Ox is probably a good tier 3. So yeah, let's see. Clean. I'm noticing the game lagging a bit, which is always a concern. Cyclops, I love the idea. I can't find XP for these though. You know, like it would have to be either chocolate at tier 5 or like get to tier 6 and find whatever the dragon thing is, Quetzal something or other. So yeah, I don't think any of these are reds. This is chickpea. I could buy something big and then transform it. Rock might have good synergy later. Don't really care though. Squirrel to discount like tier 6 shop food. Maybe. Like, there's going to be scaling food, I assume. Because while it says you can find stuff from any pack, they are missing a lot of scaly things and some other whatevers. I don't think it's particularly impressive, though. You're never going to happen. I'm actually just going to buy 2 of these for now. I'm not going to go for the level, though. Let's just do this. Alright, so you'll be my tier 4 for this turn. And then I'll try and swap it out for something better next turn. But maybe this was too aggressive. Okay. Nice. Last turn to find a good tier 4. Do not trust old mouse. Banana, dude. I wish I could pill that somehow. Like, maybe I can put it on this and find another praying mantis and get a monkey that way. I'm assuming that's not a great idea, and I don't like the other ones, so yeah, let's roll. Canned food is much more tempting. I don't know. Like, Tiger Bug's fine. I'm just not going to have synergy with it. I'm gonna keep rolling. Cycle Fairy, don't really want to. Found chocolates. Can't afford it. Yeah, we cannot afford chocolate. Oh, dude, I don't know. Just deer. Maybe deer's fine. I doubt I'm going for a summon comp. Also, bro, my brain. My brain is just not good. Okay, I can maybe steal someone else's tier 4 somehow. I'm probably gonna unfreeze one of these cans as well. I'll buy one because there's still like at least 2 things I want to get on the team. Oh, never mind, actually. Double Beluga. Maybe we can find that level. Okay. So we look really hard. Oh my, that is crazy. Okay, so if we combine first, or sorry, like buy food first, then we can get a tier 6 to potentially eat, but I assume none of these are that crazy. I guess summoning a small one might be interesting, but yeah, maybe I just put in one of these things to start. Maybe I just don't worry about it this turn. I'm just gonna give it an Easter egg. Let's just eat something this turn and I can level it up next turn. Alright, so we can level that, which is nice. Don't need to look at the other things really, outside of looking for a better thing to put inside. We maybe want to keep an eye out for a Venus flytrap. Yes. Still flawless. Okay, definitely level you. And then Sepnir. So like that could be fine. I am also thinking we have a transform here, and I do think Amsterdam Albatross is in the pool of tier 6s you can find, so we could potentially try and scale that way. The only issue is I'd have to find like another transformy food for something else. I don't know. I think it's unlikely to be very good. Might buy carrot for you, it's twice as good as your current thing. Yeah. Let's go for that. Can't pill the boxfish in any way, I think. Oh, dude, we are freezing chocolate. I don't know what I'm putting it on yet, but we are absolutely doing that. Freeze wolf as well. That's like a decent thing to put inside. Yeah, we can freeze both of these. Okay, so next turn we can just like buy taco, put the wolf inside the beluga. Profits. Your manta ray does nothing now. Hey, just sell your tier 4 like me. I'm doing this as well. We need the stats. Alright, so flashlight. Spy the taco, give 3 random friends plus 2 attack. Did this. Nice. Okay, but I still have chocolate frozen, and I don't know whether to put it on one of the existing things that I'm probably never going to be able to use again. So like, I think I just hold on to this and wait until I find a tier 6 that I really like. That's going to be good scaling. Getting a level 3 is going to be very difficult. You can take like Mantis Shrimp for a turn just to try and not lose maybe. It's pretty strong just by itself. Not sure if it's what I want long term though. Leviathan. Also no, but that does generate money kind of. Cobra could be interesting, but yeah. Tier 6 we have like all game to work on. I think I'll wait on that. Beautiful, okay. We did find another one. There's also like Real Velociraptor, which we can use with Ox maybe. Don't love these though. Do I ever put something else inside you? Like a Phoenix could be fine. Sumi Peach of Immortality this. I definitely don't want to keep Mantis Shrimp forever, so I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna give you the flashlight, because I'm not running either of these at the front. I still hate Goose and want to get a tier 4 if I can. Howling Cow might be okay. So at least a decent thing to scale, and I could do that this turn if I wanted. But it's not aggressive enough. I'm not gonna like dismantle someone else's team. Oh god, wait. Just buy that this turn, and then of course it ate it. Ah. That was a Quetzal, we could have used it for XP. Got more money or something. Need a good scaler like Cats. I mean, you can't really find it though. What was that thing? They do. Wait, were they cheating? There's a Leopard and a Sedna on that team. But there is a Deer, and I want to really get rid of that, so. I'm still gonna have to check this. If it doesn't show me the Deer, then I can't take it anyway. Alright, yeah, so we take a Deer. That means I don't need Goose anymore. But different things. Now I can look for a proper tier 6. Cycle that at the very least. Okay. I don't want real Velociraptor though. I could do like this for this turn. And then it eats the Warthog, and that's kind of an improvement. Yeah. I still just hate my money situation. Or whatever this is. I've held onto this chocolate for so long. Seems okay. Oh, it's a Snow Leopard, okay. Alright, that's nice. I might have summon spam, kind of. Like, I have a Beluga and a Deer. Still don't love it, though. I don't think it's good enough for a Spinosaurus. Maybe try and buff you up so you don't die early. Or this, just because you actually have protective equipment and might carry me. Yeah, no, we're taking a Quetzal. So end turn, give one random tier 3 or lower friend plus 2 XP. So that means I can start leveling these two. As for the rest, I don't really know. Like, I thought Melon might be good, but I don't really have a good reason to do that. How many people have Deer? Is there any chance I'll be able to steal another Deer XP? Probably not. You know, it's, oh my god. That's still kind of cool. I was gonna use my chocolate on that next turn, but now I have the actual level, so I can just keep holding my chocolate forever until I die. No. Save me. Oyster for when we pivot some stuff, maybe. I think we definitely want to open with this. I don't really want to freeze this though. Like, I want to use this until these guys are level 3. We could use it longer than that, because this is still kind of a scaler. Maybe I do just get rid of this. It's just not going to be good. Give one random friend, tier 3 or low friend, plus 2 XP, works 2 times per turn. So if I use this on one of these two, or I guess on you or something, that does save me a turn of having to keep this thing around, so fine. Yeah, I just need to find a good thing to end on. That's a very good hit. Note that you died, had a good team, and went against the same team twice. No. No, dude. Do I need to move this thing forward? I thought we were kind of okay. kind of okay. I'll do that maybe, but oh, this feels bad. Okay, let's give you Yggdrasil as well. It still needs to be there for 2 turns. I'm afraid of dying, so go for it. Should have checked that first, but fine. Lemon. It's not that big, but maybe. We can hold on to that, see if we find a better thing to put inside. German Shepherd. If I had a way to scale it, maybe. I kind of just want the leopard. I think I'm going to die if I leopard pivot, but... Yeah, I don't know. I might just let the beluga do its thing for a minute, and then when we have to, we sell that, play leopard, give that lemon. I had my right side really plugged up for the whole game, though. So, we roll. I still don't know what equipment I'm looking for. I feel like my stuff is fine. Lemon's not ideal. Like, we can probably do better for leopard, but I also don't think people are going to have too crazy of a snipe just yet. Like, we're more likely to run into spammy stuff. I'm gonna unfreeze it. We can try and find more, yeah, stat food. Kind of need it. Keep bumping you. Do not touch the other one. Extra HP, sure. Yeah, go. The melon, no. That's pretty good. Okay, so I think next turn we're done then. I know we're already at level 3, but yeah, we'll see that next turn. Then we can cycle this, end on you, give that okra. Kinda somewhere. My tomato. My melons. Alright. You did great. Thanks for existing, but I want change. I know it was scaling, but still. Also, do we have a benefit from having, like, pita bread on here? We get sniped early, maybe? I feel like you're more likely to just get destroyed, though. Snap food, yes. Buy this. I don't think I should roll chicken leg, but if I can't buy it on the same turn, then that's what I'm doing. There was the transform scaler there. Pretzel's just a 2-2, so even worse. Positioning, is it fine? I know there's at least... Well, I was going to say there's at least one team with a mantis shrimp, but that's not here anymore, so you're probably okay there. Yeah, send it. Yep. Oh, that felt beatable. Fair enough, though. Played that one horribly. But yeah. GG's, GG's. Got Wolverine level 1.5, 7 turns ago, and can't get the last XP. I mean, when you're looking through literally all the... Again, there's a handful taken out, but... You know, this is the pool of stuff you're looking at. Like, it's considerably bigger than a regular pack. So yeah, when chocolate doesn't exist, it's gonna be a bit hard to find the same stuff. Alright. Crustaceans, let's do that. Do we need any special rules for crustaceans? I'm going to say no. Alright. Crust. Also, Shadowheart, thank you for the gifted subs. Hold on, was that 5? It is, you're too kind. Thank you, Shadow. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, as for the lobby, we are doing crustaceans only, so that is stuff like lobster, shrimp, crabs, some isopods, so pillbug and giant isopod at tier 5. There's maybe some other things. Oh, barnacle. Barnacle's a crustacean. But yeah, I think crabs and shrimp kind of sums up the vibe. What is that bongo emote? I can't see it. My emotes are too small. It's your friend's cat. Oh yeah, I can see. Wait, hold on. If I hover, it gets bigger. I didn't know I could do that in my OBS chat. Cool. Okay, there are 5 slots left. We will wait a little while just to let the last people filter out the last one, but yeah, probably cap that at like 2 minutes. Otherwise, hold on, there's one slot. Okay, so tier 1, I think there's only pillbug in here that you'd be allowed to use, so probably just pillbugs the first turn. Tier 2, I know there's crab and there's shrimp and there's probably some third thing, but I can't remember. But yeah, everything is arranged on the left side. And a posture check, okay. Can we get a tutorial on how to be as cool as you? No. Nah, it's a trade secret. And no one wants that. Literally nobody. Maybe one person wants that. It's maybe the tastiest lobby yet. I actually don't have... I mean, I have fish sometimes, but not really. But like crustaceans, like, do prawn count? Because that's it. I've never had crab or lobster. Definitely haven't had pillbug. Unless I was like 5 years old and not supervised, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what kids do. Anyway, we're at 64. We're going to get 10. So yeah, crustaceans only. Good luck. In we go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing crustaceans only, so in this one you can only use the different types of like isopods, crabs, and barnacle apparently. So from tier 1, that's just pillbug, up to hermit crab at tier 2, barnacle up to yeti crab, giant isopod, and up to coconut crab. So all those into the things to the left of them. All food is allowed, anything goes to the shop phase. We need to find pillbug. There he is. Silverfish is not one, by the way. It is just pillbug. And I am going to buff it, because if I don't find another one this turn, then I'm probably going to lose. The innocent seeds. Turn 1 crab? Yo. Very nice. Hold on. I want to see. Yo, you did it. That is amazing. I don't know what this is, but yeah, no beavers or ferrets. Or ducks. Also, Adam, I don't know what's up here, but you were cheating a lot in the last stream as well. I think. I don't know why we had so many problems. Okay. Anyway, another one of these. And we can cycle one, and on a third. Nice. And I'm probably putting it on this again, but we get better breakpoints if I put it on another one. I just don't want to do that, because when I finally stack them all together, it's going to be a little wasted. Yotsuki guy was cheating in last stream week 2? Which one was that? I know there was 3. Hold on. Saved it. I'll check back in every couple of turns or something, and if it's still bad, then we'll correct it or kick some people. Anyway, we're at tier 2. We can now find shrimp, crab, and hermit crab. I think crab's the one I'm most excited about. I mean, you can probably get some shrimp valley if you want to cycle some stuff. I'd honestly cycle beaver and it wouldn't be too bad for me, but yeah, let's just roll. Shrimp. Okay, so we found one. We found some more. Burn Soul to give one random friend plus 1 HP, works 3 times per turn. And start a battle. If current perk is tier 2 or lower, copy it to the Golden Retriever when summoned. So this can be interesting with cherries, but none of these things actually have... Like, you use trumpets, but nothing generates trumpets, so you're never going to have a big trumpet dog. So unless you can, like, copy some really interesting equipment, I assume it doesn't really matter. It's going to buy another one of these, and we can start cycling, maybe. Yeah, well, maybe cycle some of these things, like stack in Pillbug, do these profits, I assume. Barnacle games are so weirdly fun. They can be if you're not extremely greedy, like I am. I tend to want to have, like, at least 4 barnacles, and anything short of that is not enough. And then I throw my run. Yeah, no, that's a no from me. Yeah, same hit. Did the last one get corrected? It did, okay. Alright, so we'll stack this in, and we can start getting some HP everywhere. You generate some attack as well, which is nice. We only get 3 triggers, so I think need to be kind of careful. Oh, huge. Okay, hold on. So if I stack now, we can maybe find Barnacle, but I've already rolled. And while I enjoy Barnacle, I don't want to try and find it right now. So I'm thinking we just cycle this one, end on other shrimp. And yeah, call that a day. Or I could just buy this one, buy cherries, and save it for the next turn. That's also fine, actually. Yeah, okay. I'm ready. Slightly weaker this way, because we could have used the attack, but I think we're probably pretty strong at the moment. Yeah, getting very nice opening hits. So happy to see you kicking people. I mean, I wish I didn't have to, but yeah, I get you. Stack in, look for these 3. Lobster would be nice if we go for like a later game pivot, which we probably want to do. This would be quite helpful with my giant front line at the moment. We don't have good equipment yet, but either of these could be fine for now. I kind of want to stack one of these in and then use the Sphinx level up toy, but let's not do that. Yeah, okay, we'll just get the fairy toys. That's going to help keep me alive. Or there's turtle pill, kind of. Fairy toy. Alright, empty front space, I'm to 6/6. Seems fine to me. It's 1 cycle. 2 cycles. I could try and pill you. That's not the same. I'm gonna do that. Let's not cycle another one this turn. No. Yeah, I want to try and find more efficient things than, like, Marmoset. I want it to be either extra cheap, so pig, golden beetle, or actually generate me some useful stats. Which, to be honest, is mostly just, whatever it is, African penguin. There's not really any good cycle stuff at this tier, unless it's puppy, but I already have a toy. I don't like these enough. Do better. That's better. Fine. Right? Cycle 1, and on Salaball. It's probably okay. Alright, still looking good. What are the other teams doing? Are there any scary Barnacle teams yet? No, there's a handful of teams with 1, but Yeah, every now and then when we do this, someone ends up with a near full squad of barnacles really early. And sometimes they die, but if they don't, then that gets very worrying. Dude, I didn't even need this toy. Could have saved my 2 gold from the fairy. Platypus. Do I ever stack in to make it actually free? Because it's still, like, better than just... Oh, yeah, pig isn't even in here. But it's still better than just cycling a golden beetle, because it still costs 1 gold, and we get, like... I assume beaver gets thrown away, so we get duck value, but that's not really helpful. I do want to stack stuff together eventually, because I want to try and find these, so maybe I do. Pet loss perk, give it melon slice if friendly, or 6 damage if enemy. That's 1 time per battle. We can probably just play that, you know, stack this into one of those. I think I'm happy to, so yeah, we'll cycle now. Summon a duck and a beaver. Sell that to buff you. Don't buff the beaver! Come on. And no triggers left. Save it for next turn. Very nice, okay. Do this probably. It's not like I'm getting rid of shrimp anytime soon either. So yeah, we have 2 of these. That should be really strong with this build. I kind of missed what happened there. I didn't see whether they triggered on the same thing, but... Oh my god, this is still amazing. Alright, we'll cycle this and probably Gariel, but then I'm just playing that separately and then we stacked in next turn. I'm not sure whether I'm going to stack these, because you have your own equipment and are really big, but... Yeah, this feels good. Melon, it is better equipment. I do want to get rid of pillbugs and shrimp at some point, though, for later tier stuff. But the very least you, like, Mantis Shrimp is very strong. I don't know whether I'm going to find one, though. But I don't think I need these. So yeah, we'll do melon. Assume it's going to be better for us. And just roll. Try and find another shrimp. So I try to, like, buy an apple, and I don't really want to. Pill pangolin. More XP. I'm stacking those anyway, I guess. Sure. Have we ever done reptiles only? Yes. I can't remember when the last one was, but we do that every now and then. Are there any pets you missed the old version of? A lot has changed over the last couple of years. The first one that comes to mind is snail. Because I used to love using snail, and now I just don't touch it at all. Kind of same with penguin, but I think penguin's not actually that bad. I'm just out of the habit of using it. Mantis shrimp, nice. Alright, well now I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I do stack these together, because I can like buy lobster, then this, then cycle some other things as well. Maybe I open with platypus. I'm gonna lose the food, but that's fine. Oh, there's double. Okay, yeah, we'll just do that. Right? Or am I playing 2? Never mind. We're getting weird. I'm gonna sell Pillbug just to get rid of it. I'm still gonna do this. I don't know if I should. I don't think I should. I'm going to. It's working. Let me freeze it. Okay. That was bad. I needed to leave a magic shrimp at the front. Now I'm not going to get my melon on a good thing, but whatever. And yeah, I'm not buying apple and shrimp. Alright, well I'm putting these up front anyway. I assume we sell lobster, because I already used it for these 2. Honestly, I'm really enjoying Yeti Crab. Like, maybe the team's going to be double Mantis Shrimp, Yeti Crab, Coconut Crab? And an empty space to cycle. I can just have you and cycle that way. I think we're definitely doing this. I'm hoping too many stats don't go onto the shrimp, but it's not that bad if some do. Okay, you're all used up. Bomber Cat might still be worth it, but I think I'm going to be kind of aggressive about finding XP now, or at least the more effective stat things. Wow. Yeah. Alright, Alpaca. Probably not going to be able to use that. There's Flounder and there's Cow. I don't know whether I freeze it just for random food. But maybe. I have two really good things to put it onto. Yeah, just send that. Yo, instantly destroyed. Okay, I haven't used Yeti Crab before, but this thing is seeming really strong. And we did find Coconut Crab. Hold on. Do I want this, though? It's going to be awkward. Like, eats 2 food, gain coconut perk until next turn. So then, if I find a cow every turn, then, like, no problem. Like, just amazing. If we don't, and I have to buy 2 regular food every turn, that's far less likely to happen. And I want this cycle anyway. Maybe we do just keep Shrimp. This seems like a good team. Just gonna put this here. I'm gonna hold on to Flounder for a bit, but yeah, I'm about to say I may unfreeze if we don't get the like a cow or something soon. Okay, are we going for the level 3 Yeti? Do I buy this? Sure. I think cycle, don't need the rest. Go, my team. Is this the first lobby? It's like the 4th? We did symmetrical teams, no duplicators and crustaceans. This is the 3rd one. I'm assuming having this give me melon right now would be stronger, or the melon slice. But seeing the snipes is also really fun, so I kind of don't want to change anything. Alright. So, replace the shop food with 2 free milk. Flounder. Eats 2 food, transform and give the 2 Batman strengths plus 1 XP. I'm just going to put it all on this, because I'd rather get the Mantis Shrimp levels up. ASAP, even over this guy. Ooh. Toy, probably? I mean, the cat can be good, especially because it synergizes with the Questing Beast one, but yeah, I'm not going to hold on to cat. Holy Grail, stock a free Holy Water in a couple of turns. I'll cycle this even though you're all out of juice. Probably want these. And yeah, we can be really picky about what we cycle now. Just need to get some good equipment down. You're out so early, you're going to do some cuckoo chick runs. Good luck. Zebra, love it. Should have checked Starfruit first, but that's fine. Okay, Yggdrasil, maybe fine for you. We're getting Keenoe's hilarious because he's already do 10 damage, like every time. Pepper is not very good because again, everything's sniping for like 10 damage, so we'd have to get hit by equipment or something, or have it further back and bump. I don't think it's very good. We'll just take Yggdrasil. So yeah, do that. Just pump these. Maybe one on you, just try and get it over the 20 mark. Oh my god. There's a waffle here as well, but it doesn't really work with cow, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know what my next turn is, but we're using some combination of these things. Send it away. The other day you wanted to find out what happens when you get a level 3 Excalibur toy and let it run for 30 turns. Turns out the only thing that happens was you wasted your time. Symmetrical team. Oh god. Okay, we need to scale faster. We're scaling pretty well, but yeah. That's scary. Melon. The carrot is scaling, but yeah, we need... Ooh, hold on. Is melon the best thing? I can't find potatoes, but I can maybe find lemon or, what is it? It's white okra? That would be my best thing for a frontliner, but yeah, I can put Melon on a second thing. That's fine. I don't even know if I want to do that. I know you can tank too, but it just feels awkward. Alright, let's cycle these things, and I'll save this pair for next turn. I'm gonna have to roll a few times, though. The Grail. Put that on you. Not trying to level you again. Still need equipment for this. Nice. Okay. I'm still not going to be able to do this, right? Maybe it's exact, actually. Might be fine. Yo, this snipe. Insane. I want both of these. Pancakes. I like it more than the others, but I don't really want it. But I can cycle Cow and Flounder and still end on Mantis Shrimp, so I might just say goodbye to this Starfruit just so I can unclog the left side. Again, I'm doing this. More XP. Could stack it, but I don't really see a reason to this turn. So what? We still probably want this guy tanking the 10s. Right? I'm gonna say yes, but maybe I move this to the back. It's going to get so sad when it reaches the point that I can't insta-kill someone's frontline. Because, like, yeah, we're hitting it really hard and we're maybe breaking Melon or something, but yeah, eventually it may not really matter. Let's freeze that and stick. I don't know why. Dude, I am not here today. And I guess we keep buying Questing Beast. It's not the best perk thing. Like, I like these two more, but we're not finding them, and I am finding other things to buy, so yeah, we'll keep doing that. I will cycle Pharmacat because it's here. I'm going to try and trigger that every turn. To not waste it. And yeah, cycle Blue Ring, end on this. Freeze at least one Starfruit. We can change yours. I think the rest is probably fine. And I think we leave Blobfish, actually, because we're very close to getting both of these to level 3. Yours would be nice, but I'm not that desperate for it, so yeah, we'll just send it, I think. Need to have a proper look at the teams as well. I know there's a lot of big barnacles around, but I assume I'm one of the biggest teams otherwise. I hope. Peach of Immortality. Dude, these aren't it. Chili Mushroom Kiwano. None of those are very good. I'd rather you just keep your own stuff, to be honest. I'm going to keep buying Peaches of Immortality, though. Maybe freeze that for a pill. Nice. And that is another level. I'm going to buy Lasagna. But yeah, do I cycle Crow for the XP? It's expensive, and money's very important right now. Trying to have efficient turns. Like, look at this thing. That's a very passive team. That's scary. I'm gonna leave it. We can just find regular chocolate or something. Or, you know, another one from a level up rewards. I might just stack that and it'll give me the final one anyway. Don't think there's a good reason to go for expensive chocolate just yet. Nice. Sorry, Crow. Spooky frontline. Okay, you're not going anywhere either, I assume? I don't know, is it worth giving it stats? Like, at some point I may want to swap it out for another Mantis Shrimp. So maybe I can keep doing that for now. Dude, it's just questing Beast over and over again. Okay. Holy Grail, Pill Mammoth, 2-2 everywhere. Don't need any of that. We did find Stingray, but already locked into a toy for now. And cheap XP! And another one. Yeah, fine. Okay. A little bit awkward that this is on 30, but Pancake should even that out for us, so assume it's not an issue. It just didn't even matter. They hit me so much. Patats. GG's. Thank you for the shrimp. Oh, I want to know if I can get rid of this thing. It'd be really cool to play another one. But again, I might not need it. I think this team, if they get that thing to 50 HP, then yeah, I'd need like 7 of these to be able to crack the next thing. So, you know, more than I can get with just 2 of them down already. I have so much like XP and stuff here. Hold on. I'm taking Melon, but it's really not that big an improvement. It blocks 10 damage. Yeah. I'm gonna leave the chocolate and stuff. We still need to scale more than anything, and I'm still enjoying this, even if we're kinda close to hitting stat caps. I also don't really think this guy is worth leveling at this stage, but he's done great. I want to give him a chance. And we did beat a Barnacle team. It wasn't the quad Barnacle team, but that's a good sign. Yeah, let's put this one up. Do that. Don't think I'm selling anything this turn. Let me put it at the front. Soak up a snipe. This team doesn't even snipe, but still. Good. Equipment. We can still do better than what we have. It just won't be that much better. So yeah, let's just send that as it is. I think. I don't know. Maybe this thing being at the front doesn't even save me anything. Because I'm thinking it gets hit with a 10 damage snipe and, you know, it only has 5 HP, so it's probably more efficient than actually tanking 10 damage to one of these. But at the same time, then it doesn't get to do its ability thing. Maybe that, like, 6 damage I'm missing out on is worth more than the 5. It doesn't matter. I'm stacking it next turn. Good job, team. Yeti crab, crab, barnacle, mantis shrimp. I don't know. I don't know whether it's worth selling the shrimp. It has good equipment. Like another mantis shrimp. There are 2 lemons now, actually. I think I'll check it. At the very least, we might get... Yeah, it's a very cheap couple of things out of view. Not they would have mattered, because I probably would have cycled enough anyway this turn. Yeah, okay. Leaving Fairy, even though I don't have a toy. These are very good. I don't have money. Alright. There was a hill there. Oh, actually, cat in this? What are we at? Is that like 6-6? The cat would have been worth it then. Okay, we can beat this. I might need a couple of turns, but we can get there. Alright. If I can just find a couple more Peaches of Immortality, then we're probably good. Cornucopia? What other stat food would I take? I've been rolling lasagna. So honestly, there isn't really anything else. I should probably take that for basically the end of the game. As for these, I'm not sure what would be best as a frontline. I'm gonna trust you. I still kind of like the order with the size of these things. That shrimp was 22 last turn. What the heck? I know. It ate some zebra stats, and then I gave it like the rest of my food. Also, I didn't see the Keenoe is alive. That's excellent news. Okay, that feels like a miss. I'm gonna take the soft ice. You could maybe argue that getting melon on here is better than the current stuff. I don't think it really matters. Do it. Ugh. Yeah, okay. We'll put melon down on you then. It is very big now. How many snipes are coming in? Not enough to kill from anywhere, so that's good news. This one might change. Or at worst, maybe I get hit by the 2 damage one to break the melon, and then the 50 damage comes in. I'm gonna leave you anyway though, I think. Big team. Yes! We beat one. Hold. Top 2 is that quad barnacle team that's been there all game. Or triple. Yeah, so they've like hit their cap. They can change equipment, but honestly, outside of that, they're not getting that much stronger. But same kinda. Well, see, buying African Penguin isn't even that much worse than Luring Doctor at the moment, because these guys need a bit more HP, but for the most part, we can only really get attack. But I'm gonna leave it, because we still get a lot more out of a, Ooh, hold on, there's also toys. Ferret snipes? Like, if we manage to take one of those off early, that might make the difference. Tennis ball, deal 1 damage, 2 different things. I'm not gonna end my turn. Bro. Okay. Go, my team, you can do it. We did remove a melon. We did it. Okay. So it turns out this guy sniping the melon when I fumbled that early turn. Not a problem. Okay, well, fun game, guys. GG's. Not bad, not bad. Play a pit thing. I was thinking that, and then I forgot it again. Ferret toy was huge. It was. Yeah, I might have had a similar... Like, if I took the puppy toy instead, maybe, gave the first thing weakness, that also would have had a pretty similar effect, I think. Like, maybe I would have shredded the first one a lot more thoroughly, and then broken through to the second, but I probably had enough to do that anyway, and I just didn't see. Money pets only. Again, I don't have a pack for that at the moment. I made a pack for it. Ooh, when was it? It was like before T-Rex got changed. Because T-Rex used to be a money pet. I think it was something like, you know, end turn, spend 2 gold, and then bust some stuff on your team. But that was literally like 3 years ago. I don't like it as much. I like the themes being more... I don't know. My money just ends up being like big scaling comps. Like the fights themselves aren't interesting. End turn, spend 3 gold for 2-1 on 3 things. Maybe 2. See, that's weird, because that doesn't even sound very good. But I remember people being, like, really against the change to what it is now. But maybe that was just for the sake of hating change, you know? Themes being more thematic. I mean, yes and no, because seeing the money pets, while that's not like a great theme or anything, I do, you know, same trigger only type stuff. So only starter battle pets, only faint pets, only toy pets, whatever. So we've done similar things. I just think money pets by themselves aren't very interesting. You know, the point's mostly to enable other things, and yeah. I know this lobby was fairly, you know, scale heavy. But still, there were abilities. You found a slot today, it died. Okay, well, rip, but congrats on finding one. They are very rare. Parrot chains we could do. Hold on, it's 7:30. We've done... Actually, I'm probably gonna have to say no, because I wanted to do a reverse Nuzlocke today, and Mana versus Trumpets is top of the YouTube thumbnail, so at the very least, we're doing those two. I do think this is the only other one I had picked out, though, so... Yeah, hold on. Alright, so I was thinking we just go into the turtle pack for one of these. So that is what I'm going to do. So, start of turn, sell all friends that remained after battle. So you only get to keep the things that died during fights. We're in the turtle pack. There will be no rules. I'm just going to call it Nuz. And in we go, I guess. Do you have a no scaling pack around? I do. That one I think we did fairly recently. Not like last stream or anything, but, you know, within the last month, probably. What's the random lobby we did a few Sundays ago? That was really fun. Yeah, that one is definitely way too vague. We did used to enjoy tree kangaroo lobbies, like backline perkless tree kangaroos, but tree kangaroo got changed, and now they don't trigger each other anymore, and that lobby is just dead. And speaking of changes, what do you think of all the puppy pack toy pets moving to start a battle? How would that affect lobbies? I have not seen it. I am not on top of the like test server changes. I know stuff is happening over there, but yeah, this time I haven't even seen any of it, so it's going to be new to me when it goes live. It's definitely going to change a lot, though. Like, if it doesn't... I don't know. I'd have to see, because I don't know exactly what you mean by that. Start of turn, not start of battle. It will not be on buy anymore, start of turn. Oh, I see, okay. That is a little bit sad then, because it means you can't just use them for cycle pets. Which means they're kind of taking out the toys from a lot of these lobbies, but... I don't know. I'm assuming it's better for the game in general. Even if we won't get to see them as much, but, you know. It is what it is. We are at 64, so we can probably just get into this one, so... Yeah. Again, we're in the turtle pack. There are no rules. But whatever lives during the fight, so if you win and you have things alive on your team still, they get sold, or... Yeah, otherwise removed. I can't remember whether it's selling or what, but... Yeah, good luck. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're in the turtle pack, and we are doing a reverse Nuzlocke. So we have the duct tape toy. Start of turn, sell all friends that remained after battle. So you go into the fight. If you somehow win and still have things alive, then those things do get sold. Which does mean it does have cell synergy. So yeah, I can take stuff like Pig, and if that survives, then I get double money. If it dies, then I get to keep it, so that's also good for me. This team is not very good, so... Oof, hold on. Yeah. Maybe I should have just put Pig at the front. I'd rather not lose at all, but... As long as we don't lose both of the first 2 turns, it's all good. I like to think. Imagine someone bombs your team by playing an empty board. It happened. The last time we played this, that happened a couple of times and just team wiped people. Yeah, I don't know. I need to win to get value out of this. I kind of want them to get sold, but I'd be selling them anyway. That's not too bad. Okay. So let's do something like that. In case you do manage to survive, I probably want you to be sold more, you know, generically than Duck. Like, I can be a bit more strategic about rolling to try and get better things for you. But I think this positioning is both okay and... yeah. Not too bad if we do end up with a win. Not that I really need that, because we're on 5 HP anyway. Okay, they're gone. Goodbye, Duck and Pig. Yo. Find a level, though. I take the Worm as well. But honestly, if I'm playing Worm, I may want to keep that really far forward as well. It's going to be painful I leave it further behind these. Oh, Elephant and Dodo, though? I don't know. Elephant could be fun. I just don't trust it. Definitely not with anything I currently have. And I don't know what kind of build is going to be good with this. Like, maybe it is kind of a self-bombing build, but Blowfish... it's just odd. I don't know. I'm going to take it. We'll take these. Yes. Okay. I was thinking about buying the apple, but let's maybe semi-throw a turn and just stack that so we get the stats anyway. Never mind. Alright, so maybe do this. I really doubt that these guys... something. I don't know. Talking's hard. Point is, I would like these guys to die. I don't really care what the elephant's hitting, because everything is like to attack. We don't have any synergy, but yeah. And definitely gonna lose, right? Yeah, okay. That kind of sucks, but at least I didn't lose anything on my team. Assume we want to buff you. You want to roll for the worm level pretty hard? Incredible. Okay, we're doing that right now, because then we get an even cheaper apple every time. Oh, sorry, a better apple. Giraffe is scaling as well. It's a bit awkward though, but I mean, it's a better thing to put behind elephant. My only concern there is that I'm leaving things really far back. I can do this, and then Ants only has one thing behind, but... yep. I think we want to try and get, like, this or this level, and hopefully have that turn into a Blowfish, and then we can just kind of run those at the front and pray that they die every turn. And that's enough for us to get through the fights. That was you? It was. You did this. My beautiful, flawless run. Broken. Never been more sad about sweeping a team. Yeah, see, this is what I like. Getting a draw. Just everyone gets to keep their stuff, but there's going to be some other people in the lobby that don't. That's what I need more of. There's a camel. I do want that camel. Maybe we have to do this. Do I have to run a backline ant? This is... huh. Hold on. I'm actually just going to keep pumping you. We'll let the giraffe play with camel for a bit. Oh my god. Leveling worm again? It's really expensive, and at some point I need to really try and get these things to the front, because if at any point my elephant doesn't die, and like everything at the back survives, then I just lose my team and it's over. I think that's too much. Score could be interesting, but nah. Okay. So yeah, after attack, do 1 damage to the nearest friend behind. Hurt, give the nearest friend behind +1/+2. And start of turn, give the nearest friend ahead +1/+2. Giraffe is probably the worst thing on my team, not just in stats, but in general. Probably not going to get that much value out of it. Yes, backline and thank you. Better apple equals pear. In stats it does, but it is 2 gold. Also, yeah, squirrel actually would have been nice, because I would have been discounting it as long as you had more attack. I am so afraid. Hold on, leave salad bowl. And then, do I sell ant, actually? I was thinking about, like, rolling for a pill or something, but I honestly don't even want the stats that badly. I kind of just want to sell it and play my tiny camel in the middle of these two. It'd work quite nicely. I can buy both of these this turn. Alright. So, yeah, this is getting awkward, but I still refuse to leave my worm. I still want the worm more than anything. Almost. Like, I want the elephant more than the worm, but... yeah. Can't really have this interrupt the chain. Or at least I don't want it to. Okay. Backline guy sucks, but that's fine. Okay, we lost a camel. This is fine. 1 camel is okay. It's still got the stats! No, that's not fair. It still had the giraffe stats and then got sold. Okay. Well, still doing this, probably, but I don't have a bluefish yet. Welcome back. It's like he never left. I don't know what to do with these. Keep rolling. I want blowfish. Can. We are going to be buying new stuff quite a lot. That's crazy. I don't even think I want to freeze these. I think we get that to level 2 and then kind of call that a day for a while, and then we try and pivot into much later tier stuff. This is still really awkward. Everyone stop having weak-ass teams. Yep. Oh. Nice. Another draw. I am loving the draws. Like, getting to keep everything just feels amazing. Monkey would be kind of nice. I seriously don't know what to do. Like, do I level this up now? See a tier 5? I just don't know what I'd want. Like, scorpions could be fun. I feel like a rhino's very dangerous, because if it does its job, then we probably win without it dying, and then everything behind it's safe. I'm going to wait. Let's look at tier 6s. I really want to buy that. Meatbone. Am I keeping worm much longer? I'm gonna roll for another can if I can find it, yeah. Don't need a pill. Yeah, just keep this going as it is. If we manage to keep both the camels, then we have 2 levels here. And that'll also help us a lot in the fight. What's a reverse Nuzlocke? Oh, my team. No, I get to keep my elephant. That's fine. Okay, a reverse Nuzlocke is basically based off a Pokemon thing. I do not have the brain to explain it, but in this case, it means you only keep the things that die in a fight, which is the opposite of a Nuzlocke, where you only keep the things that don't die. I don't know if I want to keep this camel, but yeah. Stack you. Gorilla? Honestly, both of these are good things to invest into. Sort of. I think I'm maybe going to play Worm at the back now. Like, it could be great, especially if we find a cat or something, but... Yeah, I think I want to get the Leopard down, maybe play a Scorpion. And I'll try and make this guy my main thing. Or is that too dangerous? That might be too dangerous. Let's just do it anyway. This still sucks. Elephant was looking like it'd be a great idea, and I just haven't found a blowfish, and now I want to do other things. I'm just really afraid that the first time it works well, it just won't die. And then I'm screwed. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Well, at least I get to keep these two. I'm buying all this. Alright. Still play one other thing. Armadillo could be great for Scorpion, but buffing my team seems bad. Honestly, playing a Rhino isn't too bad. It's got more than enough HP to survive a crocodile hit. So maybe that's an okay thing to leave kind of far back. Maybe I do that. I don't know. I'm probably going to do that. I think there's going to be a 3 damage snipe if I copy Leopard, so... Yeah, we'll copy Rhino, knock out, deal 4 damage to the first enemy, double against tier 1 pets. Start battle, 50% damage to a random enemy, so that's 8 at the moment. Yep. You can knock out anything hurt by you. But we need it to survive for that to happen. Oh. Okay. Well, at least I get to keep my team. You know? Oh, level. Dude, I don't know how to do this. I feel like maybe the strat is to level a cat and then just spam by cans. Because then at least if I lose my team, I can still buy new things kind of big. But if I make my leopard crazy good, I might wipe a team and then lose my leopard, and then I die the next turn. I don't know how to do this. It just feels so bad. I'm rolling all of this. Alright, sushi. These aren't the things I want on a team, but I need to stop buying staff food. Screw it, do that. Okay, you'll be my melon breaker, then you kill the thing, and then this is my follow-up crew. I don't mind if I lose Rhino or Parrot, but these... Well, mostly just Cat and Leopard I do want to keep. Okay, terrible Scorpion. Sell your team, ruin someone else's day. Did hit you at least. How? Okay, we're only going to get to use one of these this turn, because we already used Cat a little bit, but... Actually, maybe I just play Rhino. Actually, I can save it for next turn. Let's do that instead. Probably not that. Dude, what is the strat? It's like you want to have a really tiny team that gets bombed every turn. So like maybe there's some world where you do like Mushroom Hedgehog with like tiny deer follow-up. I definitely think some kind of spam build might be the most consistent way, but it's always going to be awkward depending on what you roll against. Putting you at the front again. I won't mushroom it though. Like, I kind of wanted to do something with Scorpion, but I don't think I actually want that long term, so I'm going to prep to leave it, I think. At least not rely on it too much. And a draw, perfect. Okay, am I stacking this? Do I need to find more tier 6 stuff? Because I've already rolled a lot of it. And honestly, I still don't know what I want from down here, so... I don't know. I could do. I should also probably do this. Or you. This helps me survive. This helps me not lose something that's very important. We're on 2 HP. Let's maybe try and win a little bit more than I had been. But it's a very delicate thing. There aren't that many like melons at the front, and there's also a handful of chilies, which would mean this positioning's even worse. So I'm gonna put it that way again. We try. Use whales. That wouldn't be too bad. No, like a leopard. Cat, welcome back. Well, I say welcome back. This is a new cat, but we're a cat team now. Dude, show me a can, please. I don't know what to do. Do I keep freezing like salad bowls? There aren't really that many good food around. Chocolate's also very uncertain. Okay, I'm gonna take a boar. I do think Fly is stronger in this situation. But Fly would summon things in front of my important things, and that feels bad. So, yeah. Maybe it is something like this. You have like a whale eat a hedgehog and then have that kill the rest of your team. Just consistently explode every turn and you don't need to worry about it. Sorry, Wanderia. Enjoy restarting on 1 HP. Alright, we need this. And I'm buying another cat. I don't care. Alright, big cat. I'm ready. Melon Breaker, kill big thing, and you have to deal with everything else. I might leave both of these back here just to deal with a like double croc team maybe. I know, hold on, where is it? Yeah, this team is not gonna look like that anymore, so maybe I don't need to worry about crocodiles that much. But yeah, there's at least one level 2. And like, I might always run into this kind of thing. I'm just gonna keep it this way. Your shop is all 2020 minimum at least? Dude, I have like 4 cat level things ready and I can't find cans. It's also probably too late, because even if I buy them now, I'm probably like dead on the same turn. But yeah. Oh no. Yep. Okay, well, that is a brutal way to die, but still, it's definitely a fun game. Do enjoy the Nuzlocke toys. But yeah, GG's. Good luck to the rest of you. Finally watching a live, welcome. Think you came at a bad time. Just in time to see me explode. See a few dead, empty teams trying to ruin someone's day. I mean, it might not even be entirely their fault, because I had a really strong team, and then I kind of ran into a weak team and lost it all. And then for the next, like, 2 or 3 fights, I also just, you know, ruined the next people's day. You know, killed 1 or 2 things, and then cost them the rest of their teams. Very confusing lobby. It is, yeah. It's really difficult to tell when you need to push to get stronger so you don't lose HP, or... Yeah, try and be a bit weaker so your most important things don't permanently get sold. Alright. Okay, so the last thing I had on the thumbnail was Mana Pets versus Trumpet Pets. So what we're going to be doing is everything on your team has to have just like one of those synergy types. So you either only run pets with a mana icon when you hover over them, or any pets with a trumpet icon when you hover over them. Either team can have the ones that have both those, so anyone can have Namazu and Maltese. There might be some other one out there, I can't remember. But yeah, that's what we're doing. It's been a little while since we did this as well, so I'm looking forward to it. Gonna call it Man, let's go. Man is taken, alright. True. And every time I do this, I want to call it Mana Pets versus Trumpets. But it always seems like a bad idea, so I don't. Mana versus Trumpets. Random pack, please. So that gets asked for every now and then, and I still don't really get the appeal. Like, I'd rather just use the weekly, to be honest, if we're going to use a, you know, kind of fresh pack every week. Just joined any more games today. We're doing this one, so Mana vs. Trumpets. And then there should be time for at least one more. That one might be Parrot Chains, but yeah, not set on anything for that one yet. And a posture check, okay. Sitting up. Use mirror for Parrot Chains. If we do, then I will. Last lobby only has 3 people in. Okay, we'll probably wait for that then. We're not that close to 64 yet. Made it to top 5. Good job, good job. That's really good. We've been hitting like 64 people for most of the lobbies today, so honestly, like coming top 20 or something is already kind of impressive. Lost your badger and then it was downhill from there. Yeah. I think I had like a 1-2 punch kind of thing. Like I had a giant elephant that was carrying me. Like even without synergy, it's just very big. But then that died and then I was kind of left with my leopard. So then I made that my carry, and then that got yeeted. And after that, I was just fumbling to try and not die, which did not work. But, you know. The shop was like 15-15-ish. Yeah, that must have been it then. I needed to find more cans. Like, I had the cat set up, I just didn't find him. A shame. On time for bed. Alright, Kaz. Thanks for playing. Hope you sleep well. Yeah, see you Wednesday, probably. When winning feels like a loss, things get crazy. You just don't want to win too hard. Easy clap. Did you win hand sanitizer? Oh yeah, looks like it. Alright, GG's. And congratulations. Last game is Ogre? Yeah, I got that. Alright, so 20 seconds. We're starting this one. And yeah, again, my throat. What are the rules? We're doing mana pets versus trumpet pets. So all of the pets on your team has to have either mana abilities or trumpet abilities. The pets that have both mana and trumpet interactions, you are allowed on either team. But yeah, it's like everything has to have the same synergy type. What to Keenoe, don't die. Don't worry, I've got something to sip on. I'm just getting a dry throat, I guess. Yeah. Made it in just in time. All right, awesome. Okay, good luck then, everybody. Let's do this. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing mana pets versus trumpet pets. So on your team, all of your pets either have to have a mana icon when you hover over them, or a trumpet icon. You can't have a mix of both. So all of your pets have to have the same icon. But you are allowed to use the stuff like Maltese and Namazu on any team because they do have, you know, both on the same pets. I'm gonna start with you because you're already here, but yes. And yet you can't use Cuddletoad, by the way. Like, it has to have a mana icon. That is the main point. All right. Give the hilly legs. So we have start a battle, give the nearest friend a head plus 1 mana, and this guy is going to end up with 3 mana, basically. All right. Yeah, I still want to do this. We're probably keeping a Pangobble for a while. Giving it extra stats seems like a good idea. Are we keeping Alchemedes, though? Because it'd be stronger to play a second Alchemedes, buff both of these, and then have, you know, 2 big snipes coming in. But I mean, I'd rather just sell this and start playing Thunderbirds so I can find those instead. Nah, I'd probably just go for both. It's gonna be... I'm taking it. I think it's too easy to use Pangobble into the late game in this. I say into the late game. It can be very helpful with a Chimera build or something. Anything with Kitsune, really. But I don't know. That's not my favorite mana build, assuming I'm sticking with this the whole way. You forgot this wasn't reverse Nuzlocke. Yeah, no, this is nice and default. Can you mix mana and trumpets? No, you have to have all of the same type on one team. So, like, I can't play these and the Pied Tamarin. The only kind of exceptions are the pets that have both already on them. So, again, you can have Maltese and whatever it is on the same team. On any team, sorry. But, yeah, single synergy type. Also, am I leveling up now? Like, there's some really good stuff at tier 4. But Mana Hound and Blue Dragon would be quite nice. Or even Caladrius, maybe? You can probably check it. Caladrius. Before friend attacks, replace 3 mana on it with +2/+2. Okay, so that's actually going to be really helpful for Pangobble. Thunderbird as well. Okay, so you're going to have 5. It's not great yet, but we can use this with that next turn, and then it's going to be considerably better. But it is going to spend some of it to gain some stats if it doesn't get one-shots. So, yeah. Team looking pretty good. What if the pet doesn't have an icon? Then you can't use it. Again, they all have to have the same icon when you hover over them, so all of these have a mana icon. That is the condition. So yeah, like, you can't use random things without an icon. I actually took out Fur-Bearing Trout because people kept using that as well, and it didn't officially have one, but I think Cuddletoad is next on my list for removing things because of cheating. It's kind of a mild cheat, but still. I don't know what to do here. I'm kind of just rolling for, like, Thunderbird and Alchemedes. And I think that's fine, because, like, finding any of these 3 would be very nice. Well, yeah, we can probably get you leveled up soon. Okay, so start a battle, give the second nearest friend a head +3 mana. So we get 3 from here, 1 from here, but they do both trigger the bonus ability, so this thing is going to have a crazy amount of mana, and every time it survives, it gets some stats, so team is looking nice. Oh, Wolf says gain mana, but no icon. Okay, like, Wolf is allowed. I'm just trying to... Yeah. Anything that says mana, then. I never used to say that it all had to be the same icon, but then people started playing random other stuff, and it's just easier saying it that way. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't. I guess that's because it's the trigger, then. But yeah, if it's a mana pet, you're allowed to use it, you know? Like, that's what it is. Okay, Mana Hound. Much better for getting mana down. At least we get to level up. Yeah, I think we want that. I'm going to keep these around, though, because we can try and find, yeah, the level for tier 4, please. And trumpet things. Rip. Okay, still. Rolled plenty of times for you. Get the rest out of there. Early Chimera. Freaky. Yeah, I kind of wanted that. Although, to be fair, I'm probably fine just with my Pengobble Caladrius setup. I'm not sure if I call this like the traditional mana build, but this works very well. Until they kill it. Blue Dragon. Oh yeah, that's another one you can use on either team. Let's have both. Do I want this though? I don't really have room. Although I guess I could sell you and Cycle Puppy on the same turn. That kind of makes it worth it. Although I guess I just kind of want Thunderbird. I just want level ups, you know? Like, the higher tier stuff we can find, the better. If we don't go for Chimera, I might not need tier 5. Because, like, Kitsune is great for this, but otherwise I don't really care. Amalgamation can be great for pivoting, but also not really necessary on a mana build. I don't like you, and I haven't used this enough to know whether it's good. That feels awkward, and I don't love those. I'm just going to roll it. Let's try and find XP for things we already have. That seems like a great thing to get. Go for it. Only rolled once, but we still get mana out of it, so that's what matters, really. Yeah, if I could get this Caladrius level up, then we're probably safe for the next, like, few turns if it doesn't get sniped early. And the Crow, that is XP. But like I said, I don't really care about the tier 5, so maybe I push for yours. Buying the banana might also be fine, but let's see if we can find it. Incredible. I mean, we're definitely taking one of these, right? Let me just take the one. I'm not getting this to level 3. I don't care enough about that. Cyclops. Alright, so I wouldn't need it for this. I don't really care about it for this. Caladrius, maybe I want to get that to level 3. Yeah, again, we can like stack that in and still cycle some stuff. Not entirely sure what I'm doing next turn. Ooh, closer. Go team. What am I buffing? Hold on, we're doing one level up this turn, so I'm actually going to open with that. Yes, trumpet stuff again. Cycling Puppy, definitely. And then I definitely want to save that level for next turn, just because I want to see the tier 6s, but... Do I even buy the Cyclops then? I just don't care about it for the things I currently have. Like, Cyclops would be nice if I get any of these full, and then I can try and rush down level 3 on those. But I won't care about level 3 as much as just getting them to level 2. It's not like it helps with that. Yeah. I'm gonna buy a banana. Look, I'm sorry, Rock, but we don't need it. There are other things to be doing right now. And I'm freezing my lasagna. I want that in my tier 6. Just need to level into 5 Winter Spirits, please. Can I get in on that? That thing is so much HP! Well, okay. stacking that. It did use Cyclops this turn, but it doesn't really matter. Once again, all my level ups are Trumpets. Bit of a shame. Galadrius. I don't know, dude. I'm probably just putting the stats here. I need to roll for chocolate and stuff, so I can't have that frozen still. That's kind of crazy. If I want to be really insane, then I could like double sell, double buy chocolate U, and then instantly, yeah. If this didn't use its trigger, then instantly get it to level 3. I'm assuming that's not the move. I'm gonna freeze 1 and we roll. Yeah, I don't know. This is a decent thing to put mana onto, but I still think this is my carry with Galadrius at the moment, so I probably have to either get a Kitsune to put the mana onto something else, or keep doing what we have been and pray that it gets us through. Just went against a 40 HP rock. Yeah, I think it's Kylie Greyhound. Faint spend mana to remove... Oh, wait, is it not you? You remove HP. It's Gargoyle, maybe? Something gives HP. That seems right. I'm going to sell Thunderbird just because we can potentially get the same mana out of this, and, you know, if we get that level up later, then it might show me the things I want again. So we open with this. Dude, stop, I don't want Trumpets. If I was Trumpets from the start, it'd be amazing, but I don't have Trumpets and I will not survive a pivot. I have no clue what to do. I'm gonna have to just lasagna this again. I can't just keep it frozen. I am hating this. This could be amazing, and I'm just not able to do anything. There's a lot of cheaters. I haven't actually looked at the teams yet. I don't think I've been against a cheater, but yeah, I can imagine. That is insane. That's a win. Sorry, Turkey. Oh, buying stats. This is not the way. We need to find a level up, or just find the actual thing somewhere. I sell Mana Hound. If it misses again, it's just over. Like, if I cycle this and it doesn't turn into Setnir or Winter Spirit, then I don't know what I can do. But I need change. We need to find something. Take the risk. I can get a mana generator again, because like I'm gonna lose this round because we don't have anything giving mana to this. Like, we only had one thing the last round or two, and we somehow managed to carry it over, but yeah. We're gonna roll. I'll take Sea Serpent. Sea Serpent I do want. Long term, at least. I don't need it anywhere near as badly as I need the mana generators, though. Nice. Okay. So yeah, this pairing is still keeping me alive, which is great. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I don't want this. I can't survive with Pengoblin Caladrius all game. At some point, I need to reprioritize into the tier 6 stuff. But I can't find it. And I want to hold on to these so I can level them up quickly when I do find them. It's like, I'm not going to take that. Acklet, I also kind of need. Oh, screw it. Okay, let's just start playing some things. Lemon, maybe. I don't know. Is anyone running big things yet? No. Okay, I think we want Lemon then. Also want to you, though. You're still kind of my carry at the moment. Okay, so you give 2 mana to everything in front of you, evenly distributed, so 2 to each of these. You spend the 2 to buff the thing behind you, so we're going to be buffing the Pengobble. Still not the ideal situation, but, you know, keep me alive for now. Yeah, we need so much more mana than we have. Winter Spirit, thank you. Okay, that's good. Sepna, yeah, okay. I'm selling rock. I might start throwing a little bit here. Incredible stuff. I wanted to play double Cyclops and then try and get this thing to level 3 as fast as I could, but I don't know. This is still really awkward. Okay, so we do something like that. We use you to give 5 mana to these things at the end of every turn. So you still get some mana, which, you know, works with Caladrius, that's fine. But we're going to use Acklet to buff the Winter Spirits, and then eventually we can get rid of these two. Also, I should have cycled this first if I was going to do that, but whatever. Hold on to it now, no. Sepner I want. Definitely need better equipment. Just look through all the teams that are alive, and I didn't see any cheeses that I saw. Yeah, I didn't see any just then either, but I didn't get through everything. Also, my Scalar didn't die. Ugh. That was not a team I needed to go against either. Okay, how badly do I want these things? Because, like, there's a crow I can cycle. I do want to get equipment down, so maybe I can throw away another turn for that. I can lemon you, because that's going to be scaling for now. I'd rather have the Sepnet behind it, but we're not buying it this turn. Judean Date is a maybe? Because having a stake on Dare as a frontline would be great. It's just getting really awkward with the Pengoblin Caladrius around. Yeah, I think Judean Date is fine. I don't need another Starfruit. So we stake you. We hold on to this. We'll do that next turn, yeah. Okay, so one more turn of this, and then I think we're going to throw a little bit. Also need to be careful that we don't somehow, like, lose all the mana on the Acklet because of this. Like, it's fine as long as it's not, I don't know, exactly or 1 over divisible by 3. Oh, my scaling. Like, we're still winning. I'm just not scaling the thing I need to be scaling. Or at least want to be scaling. You don't need to be big. It's just nice if it is. But yeah, this is where we make horrible moves. So I'm going to get rid of Caladrius, I think. Or maybe not, actually. We can get rid of Pengoble first. But it's big and has good equipment. I don't know. We're probably getting rid of both this turn. So I wanted that. Those are not it either. So we can level you to start. We get a little extra XP. Nice. I'm going to hold on to Anglerfish, because we can still get rid of you if we need to. So we do that this turn. Start a battle, give the frontmost friend +1 mana for every 2 attack this has, and it's behind the Acklet, so that's going to be scaling. We get more mana over time. Currently, the Winter Spirit isn't reaching this, but at least this gets the stuff from the Sepna, so it's still something. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame with the excess mana going onto Acklet, because it does not need allotted mana. It's just currently like something that I need mana on, and yeah, exists. And I still haven't had any Acklet value. It's so bad. Okay, Sea Serpent, Acklet, Winter Spirit. Okay, we can definitely use this. Do not screw me over. It screwed me over! The things I don't want. This game hates me. This is actually... like, I cannot remember the last time I've had luck like this. It's not been good. Okay, hold on. We do it this way. You already have mana on you, so you don't need new stuff. Although I guess you're giving it to both of them anyway. It doesn't really matter. Maybe we can keep it this way anyway, though. We can try and scale one of them up and then stack them in eventually. Yeah, it's probably good. It's good as well. Also, I say eventually, I still want to use the Cyclops and then get rid of it, so I may just stack those next turn, now that I have the XP already. And yeah, we'll be doing one more game after this one. Oh, this is gonna be tough. At least I got some scaling in. Yeah, I need a Sea Serpent. That would be a pretty big one. Sorry, I'm just wondering how I do this, because Winter Spirit and Sepnir, both great, but we don't need a lot of mana with our current build. Like, it's only good if we get either Chimera, but I want the Greeting of Sea Serpent. And at that point, I probably need 2 Sea Serpents, so it's probably going to be you, and then 2 Sea Serpents. So, how do I manage all this? Just, like, level you up anyway. I can worry about, like, stacking those next turn. Yeah, okay. So, put that there. Send. I will stack these. I think Stake's probably fine for now as well. Like, it's still my front line. Might suck against a big melon or something, but oh well. Also, I'm interested in seeing how mana works when you stack 2 things together. So we're probably going to have like 7 and 2 next turn. No, it's so close. Stack it. Sea Serpent, please. I mean, it's still something that I need, but... Oh, how do I do this? We can take the Peanuts one and leave Cyclops at the front this turn. But for the most part, people are running really tiny things at the front. Like, yeah, if we face this team again, then maybe it's helpful. Like either of those, just all these are tiny. I just don't get enough out of the shield, and I don't think scaling's going to save me here. So yeah, we still do Peanut Butter. Put you at the front, probably this at the back. I don't know, I could buy this for stats, but we still really just need a Sea Serpent. Like, that's the one thing I'm looking for. This is a lot of XP. Also appreciated. Oh yeah, I didn't even check it. You kept a high number of mana there, so you had 8 plus 4 from the Cyclops. Lost the 2 from the front Acklet. Okay. That's a little bit disappointing. I was hoping it would just kind of add up. But, oh well. Sea Serpent, okay. Well, we need that down this turn, and it needs to be amazing. There's potentially another Winter Spirit in here. And honestly, maybe a Chimera. I was thinking double Sea Serpent, but if we do get team wiped and I don't have summons afterwards, then I will need Chimera or Namazu, so I think I'm happy to check these. There's the Winter Spirit level at least, so yeah, we'll do that. Another Winter Spirit. Maybe Freeze Mongoose. Check again, though. Chimera. Okay, so... Did I do this wrong? I probably should have leveled Winter Spirit. This turn, oh well. We'll be fine. We'll do this. Have a load of chocolate ready, and yeah, next turn we leveled that, we sell Cyclops, buy Chimera, Cyclist, whatever, and life is good. Right? Right, guys? This is fine? Kinda need that stake. Yeah, no, I'm dead. Okay. Greed. I mean, yeah, but if it takes 10 turns to find the pet you want, is kind of... Yeah. I had an insane amount of mana generation and nothing to use with my mana. But, you know, overall, decent run. GG's, guys. Good luck to the rest of you. Where are all the other Trumpet teams? You're all alone. Was it actually just mana teams at the end? To be fair, it probably does have a higher cap, because while there are similar pets between, you know, mana builds and trumpet builds, because Sea Serpent's kind of similar to Nuzlocke. But this definitely has a lower cap on it. And similarly, like, you can generate an insane amount of mana and a lot of builds, whereas you can only really cap out at 50 trumpets anyway. So yeah, I don't know. It may be a situation where if we lowered the HP, then it'd be much more even by the end. But if mana builds have a higher total potential, then that's probably what you're going to see when there's 64 people fighting for like 40 minutes. One trumpet team left. Okay. And a hydrate. Hold on. I'm going to take a quick break in a second. I'm going to drink first, but yeah, I'm going to set up a lobby, take a break, and when we get back, we can start up the last one. As for that though, I don't mind whether... Dude, my brain is not working. I don't mind whether that's like Stalks Only or Parrot Chains or, yeah, Turtle versus Unicorn versus Danger Pack. Anything's fine with me. Some other possibilities. We haven't done level 3s only in a couple of weeks, I think, and I quite like that one. Could always try self removers again. And yeah, we're not doing only slots. Level 3. I'm gonna be honest, I was mostly waiting for 2 people to say the same one. Right now, it's like still very torn. But I think I'm probably going for this. This is the one I had planned for today anyway, so it just makes it easier. Oh, there we go, actually. Level 3 stalks, level 3 stalks. Ants only? Again, is that anything with ant in the name or just the 3 ants? Because those are very different. Okay, I've seen 1 extra level 3. Let's go. Imports. Yep. Yep, that's the one. Okay. Alright, so we will be doing level 3s only to finish. Again, don't think we need any... Oh, actually, I was going to say we don't need any extra rules. We can maybe do the house toy. End turn, gain remaining gold next turn. So if you want, you can skip an early turn and save a bunch of money that way. Could be fun. I don't know. Alright, LVL 3. I will be back in a minute or two, and yeah, we will start up not too soon after that, so BRB. Okay. Hold. First, take that away, otherwise I'm going to forget that it's there at all. Alright, so how many people are still alive in that last game? Next stream we have to do that, but you have to spell sloth with your team, but the S is a sloth. Again, we're not going to get a sloth for it. I'm finding what? I really enjoy doing those spelling teams. The only downside is it takes forever to make those packs. I did make a couple today, because we're, you know, Christmas is coming up. So for one thing, I want to start doing one for like the start of every month. Just like the first letters or something. So have one for like December, Decem. And then I'm sure there's like all sorts of things we can do for Christmas ones. Like Santa, Snowy, Merry maybe, I don't know. Oh, and the last game ended, nice. Okay, well, this is literally just everything on your team has to be level 3. Easy ways to get things down, find 3 guinea pigs and buy them all in the same turn, stack it all together, you know, profit. You can cycle griffins for the toy thing, and you can, what is it, pill anteaters? I think those are the main ways. Red, white, and green. Or cold pets for Christmas. I thought about cold pets. Like, I want to do deers only, probably penguins only, and we can have like a, you know, a big grouping of all cold pets, and I'll also have like polar bears and yetis and stuff. But yeah, I like the color idea. I'll make a note of it. Yeah, anyway, we're good to start then, so good luck everybody. Don't have anything on your team if it's not level 3 or a sloth, please. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing level 3 pets only, and that means when you end your turn, everything has to be level 3. That does mean you're probably going to have to get things down by finding multiple guinea pigs and stacking them all together at once. You can also cycle a griffin and get something that way, pilling anteaters, etc. And yeah, a whole lot of transforming. I thought there'd maybe be better stuff to look for at the start, but at least there's still this guy. Don't think I need a pill yet either, so I'm going to ignore that. These are huge copycats. All right, anyone else skipping the first 2 turns? We have Tiny House. End turn, gain remaining gold next turn. Never mind, I don't even need these, just end turn. I should have done that the first turn, I forgot it existed. That would have been a lot better. Smart call. I think I said this when I clicked it, that you can do that, but I literally forgot that I had it selected. Oh well, at least I get 20. Not going to have time to spend all your gold, are you? I mean, you should. It's not like it's going to be a complicated turn. You just kind of roll and freeze every guinea pig you find. And yeah, if you still have at least 9 gold and all your guinea pigs, then you start buying it. You found 3 monkeys and we're so happy. Yeah. I thought I had a decent start as well. And someone had to ruin it. Ooh, do I take the risk? Because I could buy these now, and then I'd still have a fair amount of gold to try and find. I don't know, it'd be like 4 rolls. But it'd be 4 rolls with 3 slots open. Screw it, we're taking risks, alright. Find me the last one. Yay, never punished. Alright, hey, we found a griffin as well, that's very good. Oh, I can buy it as well, we can cycle that first. So, break summon a level 1 treasure chest. And then we stack the rest in, and there we go. 1 level 3 guinea pig. Break summon a level 1 treasure chest. I can't see what the rest of that does here, but yeah, turns into that. And when that breaks, you stock a free pet from tier 2 as a 4/4 level 3. So in a few turns, we will have another thing to play. I think for now, I'm probably looking for guinea pigs again. but I already have a really strong start, so I could also just go for, you know, freeze a pill or something, wait for Anteater to pop up. Or just give it more stats. Do I need to, though? Because, like, if I cycle this mouse, it means this will trade really favorably with a, you know, the same type of thing. Also, again, do not do this. If you can't get your level 3 in one turn, don't do it. Like, don't do that. Same with this one. Well, they were one short. I don't know how that happens. I'm gonna roll it. Keep finding more. Oh, cheap pill though. We can always transform. Some good other stuff at the tier. I'm gonna leave pill. Yeah, we're going for another one. Okay. So we'll look for Water of Youth to transform this, and it'll give it some equipment as well, so that'll be helpful. I hope. But yeah, instead of just going for Anteaters or something, we are looking for another guinea pig. I maybe could have just ended turn and saved money again. But I don't think I'm gonna just play these. Oh, there's a griffin as well. Do I freeze that? I don't know. I mean, I guess. I can kind of just stall a couple of turns, you know, end turn here. Maybe take Salad Ball. Again, we do want favorable breakpoints, so I mean, just buffing each of these once seems like a pretty good idea. So yeah, we'll save our 1 gold. And then send away the 2 guineas. Yeah. One short, it probably flung out. True, yeah. Yeah, if they're not familiar with it, they might have literally bought all 3 before the animations went through. And yeah, if you don't stack at least 1 before that, then you're going to lose 1. Jeremias did not sell his guinea and got it to level 3 across 2 turns. Yeah. I seriously don't know what to do in those situations, because I don't want to be so trigger happy about banning people that... Oh, sorry, not banning people, but kicking people from lobbies. The first time I see an error, I kick them. But I really hate people doing that kind of thing, you know? Like, the point of this lobby is for it to be difficult to get something down, so... Cheating to get something down is really unfair to everyone else. I'm buying this avocado, even though it's the same as just ending my turn, which is what I'm also doing. Yeah, I need a transform. Still could be pretty interesting as well. It's not from within the same pack anymore, but... Yeah, I still love the idea of mushroom pilling these things. And it kind of makes me want to put mushroom as an actual thing in here, but it's such a niche thing, and mushroom makes some of the other things in here kind of a bit too broken. Mostly just looking at Nyala. So I don't want it to be a guarantee. Your guinea transformed back into a guinea after being transformed. That is very unfortunate. Alright, new thing. Hedgehog. That's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do Griffin. I've got too many important things to do at the moment. I don't need to go for Anteater. Like, this is fine. Alright, transform a pet into another one from the same tier with any tier 3 perk. So it won't be Guinea Pig to start, it'll be any one of these 9. I think I'm hoping for Tighter Shrew the most. But yeah, Stalker Stoat would be amazing for later. And honestly, Ghost Kitten when I'm running a Hedgehog could be fun as well, so let's see. Pygmy Hog, kind of a miss. 5 enemy attacks, transform into an Angry Hog with Garlic and at least 15/15. So it does gain stats if it triggers. My concern is it might not trigger when I'm running these kinds of pets. Try another one though. Tighter Shrew. And it has cake. Freeze that one. Alright. That was good enough of a turn. Yeah, I forgot I actually don't need a cycle slot, because there's not really anything to cycle in here once you're done. So yeah, we'll try and pill Anteater. We'll get the other toy thing. And it didn't die. Insane, right? So yeah, there's a level 3 ant. Another transform. We can get some stats out of that as well. I think I will. It's fine, but I don't really want this thing. Okay. This is also kind of bad, but I don't know. Maybe just like run it further forward. Maybe not that far forward. Like we already had you not die in a fight, which I hate. And then it's just whether I want to try and use the Hedgehog or not. Because having summoning equipment on it could make it pretty good there. But I don't know. The team's already really strong. We don't really need that. I was going to change it so we get equipment. And it's back. I do prefer that, though. Okay. Save 1 gold, I guess. Definitely haven't been using the tiny house very well, but I don't know. At least the run's fine. Yeah, that's what I wanted, really. It's going to be a lot easier getting high tier things with a Stoat compared to finding like 5 Competo. Holding 2 guineas and accidentally rolled 1. That is a rip. So we still don't really have anything else to do at this tier, so I probably do just start buying stat food then. So whether I do anything there, because you're the only one that might turn into a Stoat or a Stalk at this stage, because I'm probably going to wait for Competo instead of, you know, doing the other transforms on these anymore. So I think we don't buff the ant at all. And I want you to die, so I'm going to just buff the spider as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good turn, alright. Buy the sushi, let's freeze this too. But yeah, I also didn't really look at the equipment. End turn, eat a cake slice, so temporary 2/2 until next turn. And before attack, remove 6 HP from the target once. It is okay. Ant isn't in a great spot, but honestly, I still wouldn't move it in front of the shrew, so I'd maybe just swap these two around. Maybe it is in a great spot. If this thing transforms before the ant dies, then it's fine. Yeah, like that would have been fine. You summoned something anyway. It's very big. I'm gonna trust this okay, though. Another griffin I don't need. Oh, I'm loving this. So many goodies. Rolling for chocolate when there isn't any? I mean, you shouldn't need chocolate. You know, you get your things through guinea pigs and pilling anteaters. Everything should be level 3 already. You're one of the Stoats, but you're scared you'll die before tier 6. That is very valid. Like, I'm getting a bit greedy because I'm, you know, doing very well. If I wanted to be even more greedy, then I could have been not buying stat food and instead just trying to save as much money as possible to doom roll for Competo, because that's the only way my team's really going to get stronger. But yeah, I was just buying a load of stats to hopefully win some fights now. Give me some buffer. Choco could actually work well with Tiny House. It could, but, you know. We've got a style here, you know. There's a way you have to play if you want to get things down. Oh, more. Perfect. So, yeah, if we can find a mushroom for one of these things, that's going to be the dream. I'm going to leave stats for a while, I think. There we go. Okay, transform one pet into another one from a higher tier. So we start with ants. It's a spider. That's actually pretty good, because then we can pill that as well, and that's potentially another way to get it to go up a tier. Yeah, there it is. Okay, and plus it's bigger as well. It summons at a 6/6. So there we go. Jump to tier 3. Skeleton dog, scaling. Alright. And equipment and another one. Very nice. Okay, so next then we're going to do either spider or pygmy hog, because we have some scaling, we have money generation. I don't mind the scaling. Like, that's kind of... I could take it or leave it. Money generation is very appreciated. And the back two are kind of just hanging out. The tiny 1/1 geometric tortoise. Also, I'm so sorry to end your run there. Insane. Okay, get mushroomed. Dude, I love this. Alright, I'm gonna change the spider, I think. You're already very big, so if we can... Oh my god. If we can get that to a high tier, then, you know, if it turns into a rooster or a leopard or something, then it's going to be benefiting more than some of the other things would be at this stage. Like cornucopia. And I'm actually not sure here. Like, maybe bitterbread? But my concern is I do want... I don't know. I want to not lose, but then I'm going to be moving my shrews really far back. And if they don't die, then that's really sad. Kind of hate this. I'll stake you, and I might just end the turn there. But yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on how these things go. Because if these don't die, then I'm just going to move them in front of the skeleton dogs and, you know, transform these again at the next opportunity. Because the money is way more important right now. They are going to die, which is great. But it was kind of close. Transforms. And equipment. Easter egg. Yeah, I mean, we can still change stuff. I still don't think it's very good. But I can put it on one of these too. Obviously, this one would be kind of wasted until we change it, but I do want to do... Yeah, I do want to do that, though. I'm just going to put it on there. Like, I'd rather get more solid thing on there, or, you know, a mushroom if we find that again. Check it again. Cocoa bean. Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to do this. Like, let's just make sure all of these get out the way, so we don't get all the scaling from you, but that's fine. Check it. Incredible. I'm not selling that. Oh, wait. No, wait, do I sell that? It's going to take ages, but... That means I don't need to worry about it, and it hasn't scaled too much. That kind of sucks. Okay, new question then. If I sell this, because we'd get to see a tier 6 as a 12/12 level 3, but it would take 4 turns to show up. Like, it's nice, but that might just kill me. It's on buy, they changed it. Oh my god, yeah. Okay. Okay, well, I was already kind of against going for it, but that locked me in. Thank you. Sell, yeah. Alright, keep going up then. Spiny Bush Viper. I might start buying some stat food. Like, we're getting into a better position, at least. I'm gonna try and change you again. I think my backline just sucks. Like, the equipment. So many cornucopia and starfruit and no mushroom for your 2 stalks. That does suck. I've also found an insane amount of cornucopia and starfruit. It's the compator I'm kind of struggling to get. But, you know, at least I settled into a decent something or other. Ugh. Alright, let's give you the stats. Go for it. I can't, like, leave every stat food I find. Yeah, alright. Maybe you forward again? Yeah, like, we're going to start running into some really scary teams soon, so I think I don't need to worry too much about my weasels not dying. But I do have to worry about not also getting a scary team set up. What's the wacky toy? Tiny house. End turn, gain remaining gold next turn. So it's effectively just free avocados whenever you want it. I do kind of forget it's there half the time, so I'm not using it very well, but it's nice. You threw by rolling your level 3 treasure chest. Oof. Can I get my transforms, please? I'm gonna start leaving that. There we go. Alright, let's keep pushing you up. Geometric Tortoise. Herds deal 100% of damage taken to a random enemy. It could be good, but it's already very big, so unless it takes like a big chunk and doesn't die, and then takes another big chunk, it's maybe nothing too crazy. And I still want to keep it at the back because I have too many frontline things. So yeah, not certain about that one. Let's just end turn. If I can't buy another thing on the same turn, I'd rather just end it, I think. You miss when they did Wacky Weeklies. So do I. I also quite liked the, curated ones. It's by the ones made by random people in the community. Those were fun too. Okay, Patat, if you face me again, I need you to hit my weasels a bit harder, please. I feel very poor right now. You know why? Kill my tighter shrews. I need money. I rolled a sushi. I'm gonna keep rolling. Yes. T6, give me something good. Oh my god. I want to play everything at the front. I'm not doing it. Just find another transform. We'll play it this way this time. Like, I'll risk you not doing anything, but yeah, I think next transform we're going for Skeleton Dog, like this one. The disrespect. Yes, I'm very rude. Oh, is this Mana vs. Trumpets? I didn't change the title, sorry. No, this is level 3 pets only. As you may have noticed. Almost. But we still got a lot of money there. You're at 25. Yeah, okay, we'll buy stats. We have a lot of money. Keep pumping you. Thank you. Alright. Lynx, pretty good. Start a battle, deal 1 damage. Oh, sorry. Damage to 3 random enemies equal to the sum of all friendly levels. And we have a full team of level 3s. That's 3 15 damage snipes. It might get wasted later just from, people having defensive equipment, but I quite like that. And that is something that I can play at the back as well. So we're probably doing this now then. Let's see. Why are you still live? Isn't this pretty late for you? I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's about 9 o'clock at the moment, PM. That is late for me, but yeah, this is normally about the time I come off. That is disgusting. How dare you summon a scorpion? Where's the honor? Alright. I still kind of just, I want to doom roll for these. I do think I need to get rid of Skeleton Dog, because it's kind of nice getting the 3-3 every turn, but I am starting to lose. And, you know, if I go against something like this, an extra 3-3 a turn isn't going to change anything. So let's do that. Yo. Yeah, let's do this. I get enough money out of these guys, so we'll parrot copy the links, even if it does mean really awkward stake positioning. Lynx has to be best. Look, Lynx is good, but there are some really strong ways to scale in here, and you can always find, you know, Leopard and Rooster, so there are definitely better things than Lynx. Yeah, I mean, this is already 30 attack. If this turned into a Leopard, then that would be just as good. Ow. Yeah, I might die if I keep doing this. All right, more snipes it is. How many people are sniper teams? Not many, actually. There's a dolphin, a leopard, and a mantis shrimp. And there's this, but I'm not really that scared of a woodpecker. Yeah, let's try and change you. Steak was nice when it was at the front, but I do not want to run it there anymore. Okay. Away. Those 50-50 cat teams are terrifying, very... Yeah, I think getting a black cat is probably the best scaler in the pack. Because, you know, I mean, it depends what you have, but I have a lot of money generation, and there's a lot of good stat food to roll into. And I've been buying a ton anyway, so... Yeah, would have been great for me. And here's one of them. Oh my... They had, like, the multi-use coconut. Ugh. Okay. Well, still, that was a good run. You know, I had my favorite tier 2, lots of money coming in, and we had some link spam. It's always nice. And yeah, we ended before 9. Not too bad. Anyway, good luck to the rest of you. I am going to be coming off soon, so thank you all for playing, and I hope you all enjoyed the games. And yeah, is there anything else I need to say? Yet again, Keenoe times his death with the end of the stream. I feel like it hasn't happened that much for a while, but it's nice when it does. My weasels. Mm-hmm. Okay, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill you that turn. Or hurt you. I can't remember whether that was your last life or not. I assume it wasn't, but... Yeah, anyway, I'm going. Have a good week, everybody. I'll be back here same time next week, or in the early slot on Wednesday. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some, like, more Christmassy, winter-themed lobbies. It won't be all of them, but I'll try and, like, put in 1 or 2. Most streams, I think. So yeah, bye.